that's coming in on our sports story. Sreesanth has made a controversial statement. He says he will play for another country if he's not allowed to play in India by the BCCI. Now remember, this is coming on the heels of the Kerala High Court that on October 17 restored a life ban that had been imposed on cricketer Sreesanth by the BCCI in India. The order came on an appeal that had been filed by the BCCI against a single judge verdict revoking the life ban. The division bench of the Chief Justice Court in Kerala had ruled that the court could not conduct a judicial review. Now, let's quickly go across to our correspondent Deepu on the controversial statement made by cricketer Sreesanth. Deepu, what is it exactly that Sreesanth has now said?
Yes, in fact, Sreesanth was taken aback by the Kerala High Court's order, which lifted stayed the ban on him that was imposed by BCCI following the IPL match fixing. In fact, he has said that he is not banned by ICC and he has been banned by BCCI, and he would want to play for other countries. And he's just 34 years old, and he's still fit to play for cricket for the sake of playing it, for the love of playing it. And he's just 34 years old, and he can play for another 6 years.
In fact, the BCCI had got a big win in the division bench of the Kerala High Court 2 days back when they got the life ban against Sreesanth restored. But clearly, Sreesanth extremely dejected, probably speaking to Asianet and saying and making a very controversial statement and stating that he will play for another country if he's not allowed to play in India by the BCCI. It's almost like he's being extremely brazen in the face of the life ban by the BCCI, Deepu.
Yes, absolutely. Sreesanth was absolutely depicted by the division bench order which came a couple of days ago. In fact, the Kerala High Court has lifted the ban. It was a single bench decision, but in fact, the single bench decision was overruled by the division bench, and the ban by BCCI was reimposed. And thereby, he stopped him from playing in cricket in India.
In fact, Sreesanth had taken to the cricket field for the first time in 4 years this year, as he'd led a team in a cricket match earlier this year. However, he had not got any relief from the BCCI board, and he'd been looking to get that life ban revoked earlier after he was exonerated by a Delhi court on charges of involvement in a spot-fixing scandal that got marred in the Indian Premier League in 2013. Now, last year, he'd failed to get any help on that issue. The BCCI had moved to Kerala High Court. But the point really is simple, Deepu. A controversial statement being made by him. The controversy is so simple. How can Sreesanth now say that he will play for another country? It's now clearly a very defiant statement coming out from him. It's questions also going to be raised on patriotism here. How is he defying and making these statements against the country almost now?
Yes, absolutely. Shocking statement made by Sreesanth. In fact, this will get BCCI once again furious. In fact, he has said that he would want to play for. He would not turn down an offer of playing for another country. And in fact, it is not Board of Cricket Control of India which has prohibited him from playing in India, and ICCI may still allow him to play in another country. I'm looking forward for that opportunity. He has in fact said Asianet that he would want to play for another country. Yes.